Hey, I'm back. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, everything froze. But on the beach report, when we get kicked off, we just come back, roaring back. Roar! I'm back. Where are you? Let's look at the beach. These are some mild waves that I wouldn't mind surfing in. Well, surfing, boogie boarding. I like to boogie board. I'm not a surfer. Anywho, welcome to part 2. And we haven't even gotten to the good stuff. I wanted to talk about Melania. Melania. Hey, Evelyn. All right, can you go tell your friends to come on over to the beach report? So we can talk about Melania. Scooby Doo, where are you? We got some things to do now. Come on, Scooby Doo, we see you. I know, I'm being silly. I'm crazy. I've been up since 5:30 this morning, and that's really not normal for me. Hi, Janet. This is part 2. I didn't get to talk about too much of anything. In fact, I was going down a rabbit hole there on my last live stream. So I'm roping myself back in because I do want to talk about Melania. Melania. I love the way that Trump says her name, Melania. And I also love that he calls her darling. Darling. So classy. I'll bet they have a very adorable relationship together. I mean, we see them, they do seem to be adorable. And they both look so happy right now, don't they? And that Baron, holy guacamole, is that kid a tall, handsome drink of wowza. What a beautiful boy. What a beautiful boy. And apparently, he is a mini Donald Trump. So that's pretty exciting. I am very thrilled to get to know Baron Trump. I hope he is way visible in this administration now that he's not a child anymore. I understand that from the president that he handled all of President Trump's social media stuff. And remember those videos we saw of him singing about his dad? Those were him. Those are real. They're so precious. You can tell a lot about a parent by the way their kids turn out. I'm not saying that if your kid turns out badly, it's a reflection on you, but it might be. It might be. Case in point, look at all the Trump kids. And look at all the Biden kids. And have you seen Kamala Harris's stepdaughter? Oh my goodness. Something went very wrong in the gene pool on that girl. I know, I'm sorry. I'm not being mean. I am being mean. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean. I'm just saying that the kids of these people, you gotta wonder. You just gotta wonder. I am in Jupiter, Florida. Daniel, welcome. Yeah, well, Donald and Melania together make, I think, one of the most handsome men in America. That's what I'm looking at. Classy, pure and innocent. I mean, this boy doesn't smoke or drink. How do I know? I know he's forbidden to smoke and drink. His father will be very angry, let's just put it that way. Everyone knows that. But on top of it, you can tell the kids who smoke and drink. Hey, have you seen the Obama girls lately? Those are kids who smoke and drink. Hunter Biden, well, he smokes all sorts of things. So, oh, a troll, thank you. I have some hungry alligators for you right here. Plop. Sorry, not alligators, sharks. Where do I think I am? Look, I'm so confused. Yes, trolls are not tolerated on the Beach Report. Just so you know, if you want to come on and say something nasty, it's really kind of a waste of time. If you want to keep watching, then you should just shut your mouth and watch. Although I'm not going to let you do that much longer because I am in the process of researching memberships. And when I start doing memberships, then I'm going to be eliminating trolls with just by knowing who really wants to watch the Beach Report and who's on just to harass me and my followers. I don't think anybody should put up with harassment. And that leads me to my subject today, which is Melania Trump's snubs Dr. Jill. I wholeheartedly agree with her. In fact, if Melania had swallowed her pride and gone with her husband to the White House, which I'm also very concerned about President Trump being at the White House. I don't like it. I don't like him meeting with Biden at all. I'm scared that it's a trap. I mean, these people have literally been calling him Hitler for the past 8 years. They've even called me Hitler, okay? If somebody says that to you, somebody calls you literally scum, murderer, piece of you-know-what of the earth, then why would you ever, ever, ever want to speak to them in a civil manner? And I'm not talking about like just this is a one-off. Like we know what this man did. And he called us all garbage. All of us. I don't know. Oh look, the children are doing their photo shoot. I think they're actually just playing. He called us all garbage. Explain to me how we're supposed to square with that and shake hands and be like, oh, you fought the good fight. Let's be friends. No. No, I don't want to be friends with you. And the other thing is that we know that these people are so vindictive and so nasty and full of hate that they won't give it up. We can be super nice and they're just going to think we're stupid. They already think we're stupid. But if we are the nice people that we really want to be, I'm sorry, but that's not possible with these people right now. You can't be nice. You can't be too nice to people who mean you harm. They're not going to stop. They're not going to give up until they are told flat out, this is no longer acceptable behavior. Exactly, Evelyn. I was so afraid of her winning simply because I knew that if she did, I would have a target on my back. I truly believe that if our country went in the same direction for the next 4 years, that I quite possibly would not, I would be arrested for some reason, that I wouldn't survive it. They would do something to me. He's trying to tell the kids what to do and it's like herding cats. Keep going, go that way. Needs a sign or something. So what do you guys think? I heard Dana Bash Dana Bash, who should be in jail for the lies she tells on a daily basis, and Caitlin Collins right along with her, two disgusting, lying enemies of the state. I'm just going to say what they are. I'm not going to use name calling or anything. The enemies of the state. Saying that it's a tradition. Oh, Melania should go and shake hands and be like, oh, you know, our husbands were adversaries. No, they're not, because he won. Oh, Barbara, this is a photo shoot for Ron John surfboard. Seriously, it's a photo shoot. That's what you're watching. These children are working, believe it or not. They are working. I believe it, Evelyn. The Justice Department was full of criminals. I'm just going to say it like that. Look, these are the moms. These are the stage mother moms right here, watching their kids at their photo shoot. That's the life, right? Good morning, Melissa. So good to see you on the beach report. Yeah, so we're watching a live photo shoot for Ron John's surfboards and swimwear, I guess. Pretty sure all these kids are outfitted by Ron John's. They look beautiful. It's still photography. I don't see any cameras. Although you never know. He's got a pretty major camera over there. That thing could definitely be a commercial. I don't know, but look out for the next Ron John's ad, and you may have watched it being filmed. I think the beach is the best place to do pretty much everything. The kids are all right. Anyway, yeah, these are working children right here. They're actually working. Yeah, it's not hot at all, Evelyn. I mean, I'm at the beach and there's a gorgeous breeze and it is hot. It is hot when you're not at the beach. But right now, it's about as beautiful as it could possibly be. Absolutely gorgeous. Yes, please hit the like button. Well, I'm gonna have to leave y'all now soon. I'm trying to figure out a lot of issues I have to take care of now that I am a YouTube paid partner. This is very exciting for me. I was a Facebook creator for a little more than a year until Facebook decided that they didn't like any truth. And Zuckerberg, yeah, he promised that he was going to be fair this time. And he was going to choose sides, but he lied like a lying rug. And now everybody's trying to leave Facebook. I do want to say something about Facebook. I got to tell you, did you notice how in just the past, I would say just the past year especially, when they started the election process, it seems, I don't know if that correlates to it, but on my Facebook feed, I was getting all this stuff I didn't want to see. Like everything was about liberals and Democrats, and it was hate-filled stuff, and I would even report it. I reported everything as this is hate speech. I mean, I played their game, you know. They want to call things hate speech. And I'd say, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. And the more I told them I didn't want to see these things, the more they showed them to me. Did you find that out too? That was crazy. So, clearly there's something wrong with Facebook. Where they're like right now, it's kind of funny. All these like horrible pages that they're still showing me. Except all of us conservatives are now emboldened to jump on them and say, you people are liars. You people are crazy. You're out of your minds. You need to stop. You need to stop with this. You are ready. I am so ready to leave Facebook. So on Facebook, here's how much they hate me, okay? For the past 3 months. First they banned me. Well, they took me off. They told me I couldn't do any live streaming or posting or anything. Or, well, I guess I could post, but no more live streams for a month. And they called it adult sexual exploitation. I'm sorry, what? What is that? And they're like, ew, it could be sexual violence. There's no sex on the beach. No sex on the beach. The beach report is not about that, even a little bit. In fact, this is not a dating site, and I am not looking for a boyfriend or a date or anything. So, all you men out there who are looking at me like with the hungry eyes, you gotta stop, because I'm not interested. Just not. I'm a widow. I'm just 2 years after my husband died. I cannot replace him, and I do not even want to try. What I do want to do with my life right now is get myself in order, get myself right with the world, make myself a success, not have to rely on a man or anything. And I am so grateful. Oh, wait, I got to show you this. The pelicans are here. Look at them. I'm a little late to their party. They might turn around and come back. They might do it for me. Come back, come back. Don't go without me. Please come back. You know what movie that's from? I do quote movies very often. Everyone knows that. God, what do you mean revelations? What do you want to know, God? Let me know. Yeah, I'm glad I'm too old for any type of men. Thank you. That's fine. That's fine with me. If that's what you think, yes, that's awesome. I'm really old. And I love it. I love being old. Being old is the greatest. Being old and unattractive to men. I live for this, actually. I totally live for this. What do we call that? Hi, Cheryl. Oh, you are offering some revelation. God wants to offer us revelations. I would like to hear them. Please, please, God. Please, we need to hear some revelations right now. Be my guest. Yes, Barbara, pelicans do fly in formation. They absolutely do. You rarely see them alone. They're almost always in groups. They all hang out together. They all fish together. They hunt together. Paula's old and happily single. Yo, girl, right there on my crew. Love you. Oh, God, I don't think I'm old and unattractive. I'm just responding to the troll just a few comments back who told me that I was too old for any man to want to be near me and unattractive. I don't think that. You know what? I think I'm perfect in the eyes of the Lord. I think that God loves me so much and he wants me to be happy and he made me perfectly. So that's what I think. But if a man like this, whatever, start with a B person, says that he thinks I'm old and unattractive, I'm just saying that's absolutely fine. I'm good with that. In fact, I prefer it. I don't want to be attractive to all the men. It doesn't really, it's not a helpful thing to be. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, God, name any topic. All right, a topic. Well, you know what? I am actually wanting to become, maybe I already am, the abortion lady. So God, would you like to talk about abortion? I know that's a hot topic. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the best topic. I know. How about a topic? How about the economy? Could we have some revelations about the economy? I think a lot of people really mostly care about that. Yes, I agree, Celinda. This is for entertainment purposes only. Hello, David. Yeah, I want to know about the economy. God, when's it going to get better? I'm waiting. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. I know I only have 6 likes. What's up with that? What's everyone doing? Yeah. What's going on with our economy? Yeah, see these children right in front of me. They're actually at a photo shoot for Ron John. That's great, and there's a surfer right behind them. I'm probably getting better pictures of these kids than he is. It looks like he's just having fun in the ocean. I don't know. No, I'm joking. I'm not putting him down. Oh, look, they're ready for the second set. They got floaties. That could be dangerous in a rip current. Yeah, it's not a good idea for these kids to be in the water right now. And you can see the rip current right here. Remember the other day, I was on the beach. A lifeguard told me how to tell where there's a rip current. See, there's a gap between the waves right there. Right there. That's a rip current right there. Those children should not even be in it up to their waist. They can get pulled out so quickly. I'm glad there's adults watching them, but if I were their parents, I would have each one of them by the hand. I'm just saying, it's always dangerous around water. And you know me, and holes at the beach. Holes are also a very dangerous thing children do that is, you know, could be deadly. Oh, you're on the abortion thing, then subconsciously program their own children as abortionists. Wow. Yeah, I can see that. That's why I think that it's something that should be not considered health care. I think abortion should go back to being something that is very rare and under very, very specific circumstances, and not to be used as health care, for one, or even birth control. Yeah, the tide does seem to be going out. I don't want any potential husbands. My husband is in heaven, and I'm still married to him. There's my wedding ring. I'm not done with him yet. He still owes me a good life. I worked really hard when he was dying, and he promised me that things would get better, and he didn't lie. And he was with me all the time. And at this point, he's become the best husband ever. Just saying. What did they use vinegar for, God? Which lady? The Karen pose. Who's got the Karen pose? The one in the bathing suit? I think she's a model too. I don't know. No, she's acting like a mom. I don't know. Then they take the symbol of new life that they have dyed and hunted and prepared them, made as deviled eggs. All right, God. Is this a deviled eggs recipe or what? I do love deviled eggs. Whoops, hello. Now I'm in the chute. Yeah, that happened. Yes, you're right, Barbara. God wants us to get our lives in order and stay ready for his changes in a positive way. Get your house in order. That's it. These kids are not in school because they are working. This is a photo shoot for Ron John swimwear and surfboards. That's why these kids aren't in school. They are working children. They are models. Yeah, and there's not really a lot of reasons why you should kill your own child, and I think it's really sad that it's come to, we're in a society where children are disposable. And that leads me to the reason that I wrote my book, Do You Think About Me on My Birthday? Birthday being the operative word. My book is a story about adoption. I was adopted as a baby. But when I was in my teens, when I was in college, my first year of college actually, I found out that I was being stalked by my biological father. And it turned my life upside down. And it's taken me 40 years to write this story that is very, very dear to my heart. And I've worked really hard on it, and I had to change everyone's names and, you know, try to be a little bit, not put it all out there, but if you're in the book, you know it. Or you will know it if you read it. Yeah, Barbara, I love coconut oil too, but my new jam is castor oil. I'm really loving the castor oil. It's good stuff. Anyway, my book, Do You Think About Me on My Birthday? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. So everyone who's read it, please in the comments, tell me what you think about my book. I have to sell it. You know, this is my livelihood. This is my job. And I am also very grateful that I've been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. So this is my job also. And for this reason, because of YouTube, I'm so happy about this. I'm not going to sell my book on Amazon. I'm not going to succumb to the corporatocracy and cheapen myself by putting my book on that website. I'm just going to call it that. I don't approve of Amazon. I don't like it. I don't think it's good for writers and authors. And I don't want to compete with a bunch of people who used AI to write their books in 2 weeks. No, just no. God's getting us ready for Easter over here. Yes, Barbara. All of the stars are aligning for me to do my audio book. You know my friend Chris Carter, he's a producer, and you know my friend who plays the guitar, Rick Hangeli, he has all the equipment for recording. So I'm very blessed. I'm blessed for the friends that I have and for all the resources that I have. So yes, I will be making an audio book as soon as I can. However, it's November. This is my birthday month, and my birthday is on the last day of this month. Today, I'm working super, super hard on my website because I've got to start selling my book because this is how I make money. And it's a really good book, like really, really, really good. And if you don't want to read the book, it's okay, I will make the audio book. I do my own photo shoots all the time, Rogers. I don't need any help. I don't need any photographers. I am a one-woman show. And the reason I am this way is because I have found in my life that when you let people help you too much, then they want to take credit for the things that you are doing. Well, I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to take all the credit because I'm greedy like that. That's just what I'm going to do. Paula, I love that you just said that. And that is also what the Beach Report does. I inspire people. It does not smell yucky, actually, Barbara. It's very nice. It's very thick. It doesn't feel so great because it's so thick and goopy, but you learn to love it. Anyway, Paula, you inspire me to write what I called Life of a Karaoke Queen. So we all have these book covers in our minds, don't we? Those of us, and it's a lot of us, have been told, you should write a book. You should write a book. How many times have you heard that? You should write a book. And you yourself know you should write a book when you already have the headline in your head. Do You Think About Me on My Birthday has, like I said, been in the works for literally 20 years, but that wasn't the original headline. The headline. I talk like a newspaper girl because that's how I started my career as a journalist in a newspaper. But anyway, a headline. No, a title. A title. Book title. The book title that I originally had when I started writing this book was called, oh my gosh, it just slipped my mind. I am old. Oh, Relinquish. It was called Relinquished. And the reason it was called Relinquished was because, yes, I'm totally psycho. You should just scroll on. The reason I called my book Relinquished was because when my mother showed me the papers about my adoption, on the top of them it all said relinquishment. And I was like, relinquished. And I looked up the word, and I was like, needed to be sure what it meant in legal and normative terms. And it means to give something up and never get it back. That's a tough word for an adopted child, Yum, yum, MAGA. No, don't worry. I don't let trolls bother me. If I spar with them, I'm just joking. I might throw them in with the sharks at any moment. They don't bother me. There's nobody out there alive on this earth who can make me feel badly. It's just not possible. I have a very strong spirit, and I know that my husband is in heaven and he's watching over me all the time, and no matter what I do, he always loves me. Just like God, no matter what I do, he always loves me. Just like Jesus. So, yeah. So I'm fully loved and fully appreciated by you guys. And when the trolls come on, we just laugh at them, really. I'm just making fun of them, don't worry. So, anyway, yeah. So my next book is called 7 Years in Switzerland. And pretty much everything that I come out with in the next few years has already been written a long time ago. That's the way most writers are. We have a lot of stuff in a pile, in the slush pile. Gracie, I wanted to write a book with my best friend that died in 2008. She and I had great times together. Now she's gone. So I can't do a book about our lives justice. You know what, Gracie? That is so not true. And I'm going to tell you how I work with people who are no longer with us. They really are always with us. This is a fact. And I found this out by writing about people. The surfers are out, oh my gosh. But I'm going to walk back here to the dunes because it's getting pretty hot and crazy. And now we're getting into now I'm in my element talking about writing and talking about writing books and helping you guys to write your own books. That's my jam too. Not just writing my books, but I want you guys to do it too, because I have to tell you that becoming an author and writing your life story, it will change your life. And probably for the better. The only way I guess it would change your life for the worst is if you write a tell-all book and it's about the wildebeest or something, and then you have to go into hiding. I don't know. But a lot of people do that too. You can pretty much write a book about anything, especially these days. Dr. Jill, I'm talking about Dr. Jill Biden. Okay, so we're getting back to that topic. Yeah, so Melania has snubbed Dr. Jill Biden. She offered her to come to the White House and they could have tea and they could chat. And Melania's like, you sent a bunch of goons into my home who went through my underwear drawer and rifled through my son's things for no damn reason other than you don't like my husband. You know what? You go to hell. You can literally shove your tea you know where. I love it, right? That should be the correct response. Call my husband Hitler? A threat to democracy? A terrorist? You think I'm going to go and have tea with you? Are you out of your mind? No. No, and you know what? These people are showing their true colors too, just by being so gracious and, oh, let's just let bygones be bygones, right? Wrong. The way we have been treated, not just the past 3.5 years, I'm going for the past 10 years, has been disgusting. And I'm going to say it, deplorable. We can't be treated that way anymore. It's just wrong. And I love that Melania stood up for herself. And in standing up for herself, she teaches the rest of us to also stand up for ourselves. When somebody talks badly about you, and that's why when trolls come on my page and I see them, or you guys let me know that they've said something nasty, I throw them to the sharks. You don't ever have to put up with anybody talking to you like that, ever, ever, ever. And Melania is a great example of a woman who knows who she is and knows what she will and will not accept. I love Melania. And I am so, so happy to see her go back into the White House. But I do have to say I am concerned about President Trump going and meeting with Dementia Joe. I'm scared that they'll hurt him. I don't know what to, I'm just afraid. I'm afraid of that whole area while it's under control of people who, let's say, don't love our country. So, all right, you guys, I've got to go back to my baby. My little dog is not feeling well today. She is 16 years old, and it turns out that she's got some cysts in her kidneys. She's got liver disease, fatty liver disease. And this is all like just coming out right now. And this morning, very early this morning, I took her out to do her business. And when I brought her in, she started retching. And that's been happening on and off throughout the past couple of months. And it's usually yellow bile, but today there was blood in it. And if I see blood in anything coming out of my dog, I'm running to the emergency vet. So that's what I did. I ran to the emergency vet, and they said that it's not serious. It's not like she's ruptured anything, and that blood was not like, you know, gushing red blood or anything. It just shows that she's got a tummy ache, really, really bad tummy ache. So thank you, Evelyn. So I'd appreciate some prayers for me and my baby. I love her so very much, as you all know. Oh, thank you, Paula. Anyway, she is 16 years old, so que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. All right, I'm going to leave you guys with that. You know I like to sing. Thank you for the prayers. I really appreciate it. All right, you guys. Well, I'm so excited to be doing my YouTube shows now, and every day is going to be better and better and better. It's it's a learning curve for me too. So, but I've been doing this show for 10 years, so it's not like I don't know what I'm doing. One woman show right here. Anyway, I'm just myself. I'm not trying to be anybody but me. Jill Cohen, the Beach Report lady, the adoption lady. And if you want a copy of Do You Think About Me on My Birthday, please contact me. I am working on my website today, and God willing, it will be ready to take orders. Although people have been able to order my first book, which is about the way 9/11 changed our society, and a great book too. It's a history book, but it's an interesting history book, and it is personal as well. My brother was a survivor of 9/11, so I'm very lucky that I didn't have to be a family member of someone who died. So that I will forever be grateful for that, because that was one of the scariest days of my life, almost losing my brother. All right, later, chickie. I'm going to go. Bye, Paula. So thank you, Darla. All right, you guys. Hey, Will Snow. Good to see you. Hey, Rebecca. All my books are good. I promise you that. I work really hard at being a writer, and there's no AI involved. You know, like the ingredients on food now. If it says no high fructose corn syrup, you're like, yeah, I could eat that. Well, this is no AI. You can read that and you'll be better for it. All right, you guys. Thank you, Gracie. Thank you. Please leave your comments in after the chat and let everyone know how much you do love my books, because I really do appreciate it. And I have to rely on you because, you know, I can talk about it till the day is long. Of course, I like it, but it isn't until my readers are really, you know, spreading the word. So you tell 2 people and they'll tell 2 people, whatever. Buy some, think about buying some books for the holidays. Could be good. All right, you guys. Ciao for now.